Hey guys, if this is your first time to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Emily and today I am bringing you guys a video that I think is important for me to make for myself, but it's also important for me to make for other people to watch as well. So I'm sure you guys know, but on YouTube, the internet, basically anywhere now, anti-consumerism is all over. Today I'm going to go ahead and just go over with you guys what I personally do not want to be really buying anymore because I have so much of it that I don't really think that I need to be buying this stuff anymore. If you are into anti-consumerism and you are excited, let's get right on to the video. My contact in this eye is inside out, or it's not sitting right, and all day it's been just moving around all over my eyeball. And I don't know what to do about it because I don't want to take it out because then it'll ruin my makeup. So it's just been doing its thing. It's just gonna do its thing. One time it popped out. I was walking into my room. My boyfriend and his friend were there, and my contact literally went pow and fell right onto the ground. Let's hope that doesn't happen during this video. God help me. So today's video was actually inspired by the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. Tell me this isn't the most gorgeous champagne gold shimmery highlighty goodness you've ever seen. I mean, good lord, Amrezy is beautiful. She has an amazing highlight, and I think that Anastasia was so genius for pairing up with her. I know that her and Norvina are friends, so it only makes sense, but good lord, look at this highlight. This is like the queen of all highlights, and your girl wants it. And it's not even that expensive. It's $28 or so. But this got me thinking, okay, let me go ahead and go in my collection and look at stuff that I already have lying around and stuff that I don't use, and let's see if I already have something similar to this. So upon looking through my highlighter collection, of course I found some dupes in my collection. I mean, we all have dupes of some of our stuff. If you don't, kudos to you, because I would love to be the kind of person that doesn't just gravitate towards one thing. But I am, and that's basically what I realized when I was looking at highlights that I could kind of dupe out for this highlighter specifically. And if I didn't already have a highlighter close to it, then I absolutely would have bought it. It's an amazing price, it's an amazing highlight, I've heard nothing but good stuff, but I have things that are really, really similar. I have the Estee Lauder Heatwave, and that is an almost dead-on dupe, and that was a really, really expensive highlight, so if I could go back and change it, girl, I would go back and buy this one instead of that one. But I can't go back in time, at least not yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep my Estee Lauder Heatwave highlighter. But this got me thinking, how many types of highlighters do we really need? Do we need to have 50 types of champagne highlighter? Honestly, the bigger beauty gurus are always doing these PR unboxings and these declutters and these collections where you see that they have 50 champagne light gold highlighters. As a normal consumer, when you look at that, automatically you think, I want all of that. I need that in my life. I want to be like her. I need to have those highlighters. And so you go out and buy a couple. Obviously, you're not going to throw all your money at 50 highlighters. I mean, most of those, the beauty guru probably got through PR or probably got at an event, or typically they don't really have to pay for too much of their makeup. And that's no problem. They've worked hard for their success. But as a normal consumer, I'm just a dental assistant. I'm not a beauty guru. I just do root canals all day long. I don't have the money to throw at all these champagne gold highlighters. And although it's amazing to watch all these collection videos and watch these declutters and watch them show off what they get, it can be detrimental for the normal consumer because we look at that and we want it. We look at that and there's a tinge of jealousy and there's a tinge of give me all of that. Give me that lifestyle. Give me what they have and I will be happy. And that's not the case. And I know that a lot of people on YouTube have really been into anti-consumerism lately, and good lord has it helped me so much. So thank you to everyone who has been a part of the anti-consumerism kind of movement here on YouTube. I think that it's really taking YouTube by storm and changing the way people think. I know so many people that used to be really into the bigger beauty gurus that are now actually paying attention to smaller ones because you can trust them. They will tell you, girl, you do not need this. Or you do need this, and you can actually take their advice because they are being truthful, and I absolutely love that. And that's one reason why I joined YouTube in the first place, is because I love this community and I love being around these people and just watching their videos and being a part of this, and it's amazing. I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but basically I'm not going to buy any more highlighters for a while. I do not need 20 different shades that look exactly like this Amrezy highlighter. It is beautiful. Everyone's saying it's beautiful, but I don't need it. I have stuff like it. The other thing that really got me wanting to make this video is this Laura Geller blush in Cantaloupe. I got this today in the mail, and I just put it on my cheeks right now. It's layered over Clinique Ginger Pop. Ginger Pop is the name of a restaurant that I absolutely adore. So when I use this blush, not only does it make me think of a nice peachy blush color, but it makes me think of delicious pad thai. This color is a light peachy pink color and has a little bit of a sheen to it, but no glitter, no sparkle, no nothing. And look how gorgeous this is. I have wanted a color like this forever, and I have stuff that's similar, but on the cheeks this is way more pink than it is kind of orangey, creamsicle-y color. I don't have things like this in my collection. This is a good buy for me because I do not have stuff like it in my collection. But if you go back and watch my blush collection video, you will see that I own a bunch of peachy toned blushes and corally toned blushes. I own a lot of dupes in my collection. I gravitate towards one type of blush, and I am constantly buying dupes of one type of blush. I like 2 colors of blush, and I'm constantly buying dupes of these 2 colors of blush. Every time I buy a blush, I have something really similar to it in my collection already. So I have also decided that I am not going to be buying blush for a while unless it is something like this, where I do not already have something like this in my collection. Now, I don't own a lot of kind of pinky colors like this. It looks more kind of tangerine-y in the actual pan, but on the cheeks to me, and kind of swatched out, it looks more pinky. For me, this is awesome because this is new for my collection, and you'll be able to tell that I'm wearing this and that it's actually different on my face. A lot of times when I wear blush, I notice that a lot of things look the same when you actually put it on the cheeks. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on buying blushes for a while just because I have a lot of dupes and I know what I gravitate towards. And I know that I'm gonna be attracted to a certain type of blush that's in a certain type of packaging that someone tells me to buy. And I'm gonna do my absolute best to resist it because I don't need any more dupes in my collection. If it's new to me and if it's something I don't have, then I'll consider buying it because it's new and I'll be able to tell a difference on the face. So that's really going to be my deciding factor when buying things from now on. Am I going to be able to tell a difference once it gets to my face? So if the answer is no, or maybe a little bit but not enough to really matter, I'm going to go ahead and do my best to skip over it. Now, I'm easily persuaded. I watch a lot of YouTube. So I'm going to be tempted, but I'm going to do my absolute best. And I would just like to kind of challenge you to do it as well, especially if you're someone like me who's always buying the same stuff but in different packaging. Let's try and challenge ourselves and really only spend our money on stuff that is really going to make a difference in our collection and make a difference on our face. Now, eyeshadow is a different story because eyeshadows you can go all sorts of colors, but I feel like with face products, bronzers, blushes, highlighters, setting powders, you really can't tell that big of a difference unless it's a really, really standout product, and that's what you should be spending your money on, in my opinion. Now, I am no person to tell you what you should and shouldn't be spending your money on. If you want to have 30 different types of champagne goldy colors in your collection, go for it. That's your business, not mine. You know, you can spend your money on whatever you want to, but this video is basically kind of a log for me to remind myself, do not spend your money on stuff that you already own. And to kind of be a reminder for people who are like me, who gravitate towards one type of thing and kind of spend their money on the same products. Just take a step back, really look at it and say, do I have this? Do I really want it? And is it going to make a difference in my collection? So with that, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it kind of helped you out in a way to save your money and only really spend it on stuff that you really truly want and that you really truly think is different. If you like this type of video, go ahead and subscribe down below. We got all sorts of makeup goodness happening here on this channel. I do hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!